Imagine a world where your lifeline is provided by someone else. Imagine if that lifeline was broken. Imagine if you went to the hospital and your child needed a surgery and there was no blood. Imagine that happening for me every 3 weeks.
Like so many people in our community, Paul relies on volunteer blood donors. Paul has thalassemia, a rare blood disorder that affects the oxygen carrying capacity of his blood. Because of his condition, Paul receives blood transfusions every 3 weeks.
One of the challenges we have here at the blood bank is making sure that the community understands that there is a continuous need for blood on a daily basis. Our donors are extremely well educated when it comes to understanding the needs for blood in an emergency situation. During 9/11 Oklahoma bombing, we had a plentiful source of donors coming to our needs. But our job at the blood bank is to help our donors understand the urgent need for individuals like Paul, who perhaps are under the radar. There are thousands of individuals with thalassemia, sickle cell anemia, cancer that utilize the majority of our blood products.
I think the situation that my husband goes through is very unique in that it isn't that he gets blood once or twice where it's this race to save a person's life, but for my husband it's more of a marathon. It's really this lifelong thing that he's done for the past 24 years and he's going to do throughout the rest of his life.
But what many people don't realize is that individuals like Paul have used over 2,000 units of blood in his lifetime. So without a steady stream of donors giving the gift of life, people like Paul would not be able to survive.
The blood donor is very important to my life. It keeps me alive. And I can't imagine any other gift that I would rather receive than my life and living it.
Part of what makes blood donation so rewarding is the transforming effect it has on a person's life.
It's really indescribable how comforting it is to know that there are all these people giving blood and that there is that supply there for him whenever he needs it. I'm just so grateful for all those people for giving me my husband, basically.
We had the opportunity to visit Paul while he received a blood transfusion at Redlands Community Hospital, and Paul shared his insights with us as to the life-giving process.
Physically, it felt like a battery was being recharged. That's the best explanation I can give you, is that you come in drained, and then when you leave, you're energized. And you feel that process throughout the whole time, but it's a slow process. You know, you can't get the blood all at once. It can't just be one shot. And so a lot of those times you're just sitting there thinking about, you know, your life and what it means to you.
Even though the conditions that surround Paul's life are far from routine, the consistent supply of blood enables Paul to live a happy and productive life.
During a blood transfusion, there are many times when I've thought about the blood donor, the effort and the time that they gave up for me and for what they have given up so that I can have my life. And they have to come in every single time. It's not a one-time deal for them, it's not a one-time deal for me. It's a continuous journey, it's a continuous marathon that we have to keep on going and keep on traveling on that road. And my best hope is that it never ends. Your blood is my lifeline, and the experiences I have are your experiences. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart.
To learn more about thalassemia, visit the Thalassemia Support Foundation at www.helpthals.org.